Alright, let's dive into something that's got me seriously hyped, the 60th anniversary edition of Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention's Freak Out. Now, I know what you're thinking, another anniversary reissue? But trust me, this one's different. It's not just a slap on a new cover and call it a day situation. This is a 105-track deep dive into one of the most boundary-pushing albums of the 1960s. And personally, I think this is exactly how Zappa's legacy should be celebrated: bold, expansive, and unapologetically weird. What makes this really interesting is the sheer scale of it. We're talking 5 CDs, a Blu-ray, rare mixes, live recordings, demos, and even a restored 1966 mono mix. It's like they cracked open the Zappa vault and said, "Let's give the fans everything." But here's the thing, this isn't just for die-hard collectors. It's a chance for newer listeners to understand why Freak Out was so revolutionary. In 1966, this album was a middle finger to musical conventions, blending rock, doo-wop, and avant-garde in a way that felt both chaotic and deliberate. And that's what Zappa was all about, challenging expectations. One thing that immediately stands out is the inclusion of live material from the Fillmore Auditorium shows. Live recordings from that era are like gold dust, especially when they capture a band as unpredictable as the Mothers of Invention. What many people don't realize is that Zappa's live performances were often even more experimental than his studio work. These recordings give us a glimpse into how the band evolved the material in real time, and that's fascinating. Now, let's talk about the Blu-ray. Dolby Atmos mixes? Trippy visualizers? This isn't just a reissue, it's an experience. If you take a step back and think about it, Zappa was always ahead of his time in terms of technology and presentation. He was one of the first artists to experiment with surround sound, and this release feels like a continuation of that legacy. It's not just about preserving the past, it's about reimagining it for the future. The vinyl editions are also worth mentioning. The 5 LP set with the pre-master mix and mono master is a dream for audiophiles, but what really caught my eye is the multicolor vinyl pressing of the original album. It's a small detail, but it speaks to the care that went into this release. Zappa was a visual artist as much as a musical one, and seeing his work presented with such attention to detail feels like a proper tribute. But here's the deeper question: why does Freak Out still matter 60 years later? In my opinion, it's because the album's themes, social satire, anti-establishment sentiment, and the rejection of conformity, are timeless. Zappa wasn't just making music, he was making a statement. And in an era where those themes feel more relevant than ever, this reissue isn't just a nostalgia trip, it's a reminder of what art can do when it's fearless. So, is this release worth it? Personally, I think it's a no-brainer. Whether you're a longtime Zappa fan or just discovering his work, this edition offers something for everyone. It's a chance to explore, to question, and to appreciate the genius of an artist who never played by the rules. And isn't that what music's all about? Pushing boundaries, challenging norms, and leaving something behind that's truly unforgettable. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you picking this up? And if you're new to Zappa, where do you even begin with an album like Freak Out? Let's talk about it.